user, you can either download the installer from here, or you can use Brew installer. You guys know. I think you guys familiar with that. And then you install here. How many person not yet install for the Node.js? Can you raise your hand? Okay. Okay, thank you. So if you guys have any question, you can request help from Elton there and Carson there. A black shirt one and a white shirt guy here. For who has installed your Node.js, please check your npm version also. Is you guys running the installer? Are you guys running the installer? Yes. After you have download, you can search the download installer. You can type it in the download story here. And then click this. So clicking next. And then install the what is this? Joperlet. And then click on install. Or who have installed your Node.js, can you go to this link? No, all good. Yeah, you can try the first command here, then npx space create dash s4 dash add then template. So for who having error can try to enter this command. Select for the blank template using your down arrow key. So for those have selected the default template, you may need to create again. So sorry for that. And then press enter after you selecting, and then name your app. Anyone still having issue? Yes. Open your Visual Studio Code. And then click on the menu tab here. Go to Fast and open folder. Make sure you remember your folder saving away just now. So go to menu tab again and then go to terminal, click on new terminal. The first command, the first package we're using in our React Native project is Hero Icons. So basically, it's the icon for the React Native. Guys, please make sure you have installed your SVG, Native Progress, and Axios, as well as a Native Win.
How will you get certificate, like in our group, or you have to
I
come?
think through your email.
Oh,
You
through
can-
our email.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mickey and Pierre install.
Can you get the QR on your side? Anyone having issue? Guys, we need to continue. Sorry for the guys that keep having errors. So go to your extension here, and then search for the React extension. Install the first two one. And then search for Tailwind CSS and install the first one. And then go to your prompt, go to weatherapi.com. And then sign up. Enter your email and password. Please enter a valid one because you need to provide the verification. You need to go to your email and verify. Then go to your email and check your inbox. So after you register successfully, we will navigate you to this page, your account page, or you can see the API key here. So we will start the code now. So go back your Visual Studio Code and then open a new folder. Name API. So click on your API folder and then select new file. Name your file weather.js. So create a variables for API key. And then go back your weather API, copy your API key. This time out we are using backtick here. Beside your number one on the keyboard. And the API key is using the single quotation. So we pass in a parameter for the API URL. And then go back to your weather API. Tools here. Click on the API Explorer. And then paste your API key. Select HTTPS protocol. And then select forecast. Show response. 200 means your API is connected successfully. So copy this link. Go back to your Visual Studio Code and then paste it. So after that, we can change this parameter to dynamic one, since here are the statics. So you see the API key here, you already defined in the top. So you can delete and then replace with the variables. Using the dollar and the cursor curly braces. Then type your API key. The name should be same as the variables stated earlier, as well as the London. So the parent is stated here, and then you can pass in here and dot whatever name you like country. You can either choose country or city name. Yeah. So afterward, you need to pass in this data. You can pass in like Malaysia or China into the functions later. Yeah. And the days one. Replace to the parents dot case. So we will start to call the API by building a function. Right. So we have the options here. So the curly braces, inside the curly braces mean you can set an object into it. So the get method is the standard format for getting the data from the API. Yeah, and then we are using async function here. And async means when you're using async, you will have the pending step when the data is still generating. I need to wait for the response. So we are calling the function from outside using the export. After you define the export, then you can access this function from other page. So this data is actually private, and then this one is considered public and accessed by any other page. Yes. So type RNFE on your home screen and then enter. So we will initialize the step variables for now. So why we using step variables here? Because when you're using step variables, uh, like you modify, let's say like uh, your loading bar is your data haven't come in, then you show the loading bar, and then when you identify the data is come in, and you set the loading to false. So the UI, the user interface will re-render again. That means you'll refresh and then your data will come up like that. So it's a standard format for setting the step variables. So this variables is where we will get the weather data inside, and then you can, this one is the functional variables. Now you can set the weather to whether it got every data or not. So we'll return in the object form. So basically in the JSON format. Yeah, this one is our loading bar. Yeah, you can set the loading to true or false state. So this use spec is basically will automatically run this function when you after you start your applications, and then it only run once. Then we create a function for it. We pass in the parameter we set just now. As you can see, the weather JS here, country and place. So this dot then mean after you getting the data from the weather API, and then you set the weather, you get the data and set the data into your object here, and then you set the loading to false. So by default, the loading is in true state. And then we set three variables here from the weather, but from the weather object. So we take the specific object from the weather data here. As you can see in your weather API here, you can see here response. Let's say it's location. You already get this such long of the JSON format, and then you can simplify it by getting the location only or the current. So inside the current we'll have this kind of data, yeah, until here, and then the forecast. Forecast is until here, and the current here, current and location. Yeah, you can try to imagine. So we had to declare a pin for this app, and then pass in the parameter opacity. So you can set the opacity by yourself later on when you're calling these pins. So this view is like a container. So I guess you all know HTML and CSS, right? This is like a div. You guys know div? Div component. Yeah, it's similar to view. And then the class in HTML is using class. In React Native is using class name here. So we can start our design in class name here. So this first one is by default the element in the container will go horizontally. So if you set flex 1, it will move to horizontally to vertically from top to bottom. So flex 1 means you can expand and string. You can fill out all the space and able to string if you have a lot of elements inside it. Yeah. So this one is background black. Just set your background to black color for your container. And then when it's loading, it will show the loading bar. So this question mark is and the dot, the comma here is known as ternary operator. That means is equal to if loading is true, and then do what thing? if equal to false, then show what interface. Like that. This one is a circle loading bar. And then we can start the view. You can hot reload your app if your Xbox is working, so you can see the changes on your app. So you can try to adjust the layout to see how it's working. Yeah. So the justify center is and the item center is basically align the progress bar into the middle, horizontally and vertically. Yeah. If you guys are having error, probably you didn't import. By default, it will import automatically if you type in here. Let's say it doesn't import, then you need to import by yourself. So like Reactive, if you're using set area view, so the set area view is the component that, let's say, different font have different layout. Like maybe your font have extra layout is covering your user interface, then it will not exit the user interface until that. So it will make sure that the user interface is always responsive to your app. So empty is margin top. So it's like add extra spacing on the top of the set area view. So we can access our object right now for the location. As you can see the location here. So the question mark here is the location may be now. So if let's say your response is having issue, I think this term is pretty easier to understand. Align your text in the center and then change the color for your text and then change the font size and the light height. You can hover through it and check and font bold. And this one is my import. So as you can see, after you install Tailwind CSS extension, you can see a lot of options you can choose from when you are typing here. Yeah. So you can access the image source from the API here. You can see here the URL. Current.condition.icon. Current.condition.icon here. So you need to append the HTTPS by yourself, and then you can get the icon, get an image from it. Yeah, as you can see from the image here, the location is on the top, and then the weather image here, and then your degrees Celsius. So how do you get your degrees Celsius here is from the API. Current.mc, yeah, 14 here, you can get from it. So this one is the symbol, the special symbol from the special code. This one, the degree Celsius. So Frax row here is actually change back the Frax from the top to bottom to horizontally. Yeah. So here done. So we'll spare our report now. We'll directly do for the daily forecast here. Since we have we have 7 days to forecast, so we added a scroll wheel for it to let it able to scroll. So inside the scroll wheel, you can set it become horizontal, and then the container start to add padding horizontally for it. And then this one is the indicator by default. I think it's true. So you set to false, so the indicator wouldn't show. Yeah, so last part, you're gonna finish it. Open curry vessels, and then get the data from the forecast. So check here, forecast here, and then go into the forecast day, and then inside here got a array. So you need to have this one is like a for loop to go through different forecast days. Like this one is the first day and the second day. And then you can simply define a variables and then item dot. So you need to access that. You can type item dot that to access to get the data from the forecast data. So this item dot that is actually a string format. So we need to convert it to that format to get the like Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday. Get the Tuesday, Wednesday, the weekday by passing the option here, and then you can get the weekday name here. Yeah, so you can set the opacity here for background white. And then this one is let the container to be routed. And this one is pending white. Pending white is mean top and border. Yeah, is vertically. And this one is margin right. Yeah, so this one is similar to the image just now we imported, and then we pass in the daytime just now, weekday, and the temperature. So we will have the user interface like this. So the icon, image, and then your day, weekday name, and your temperature. Yeah, so that's all for the whole weather app.